camera on? Yeah. See, that's how it looks. People like Paganini in the beginning of the 19th century, I think there were people that knew about it. I'm an international traveler. You know, I live everywhere. How it changed my life? It made it much better. It's just, on a personal level, playing like that is just so enjoyable. Finally, a way to play the violin that's comfortable, easy. You know, that's really happy about that for myself. I would like to share it now. I really need to share it with students.
Why do you need to share it with students?
I feel like a responsibility, like I've discovered something wonderful, like a really precious thing that I feel it's important that for those who want it, I would like to share it, yes. Playing in the traditional way, like this, I couldn't. I had such cramps, painful cramps, that I had to give up. I couldn't play at all. A lot of people have some kind of pain or discomfort or troubles, or yeah, it's a lot of people. This is the traditional. What happens here when you're playing with the traditional way, you're basically hearing with one ear, unless you do this. See? Right? So you can see, very uncomfortable. And in my case, impossible. You hold the violin straight in front, and then really easy. So what happens is that it's very symmetrical. The story that I had to go through, where I was unable to play and had to give up when I was 25, starting again many years later, and finally coming to 59, I can finally play. It took me 50 years to learn how to play the violin. First things is that when I start playing in the street every day, or most days, I try to put myself in a frame of a musician, you know, and not of a beggar. Those are the two possibilities. It's easy to start begging, even if it's only in your mind. And then that's a disaster, because when you start thinking about money, you know, that's the end. So you've got to be very careful.
But you have to think about money too. So isn't that difficult for you?
It is. It's a matter of turning away from that into the sound. You know, hearing profoundly.
And most of the time you play near Waterloo Station. Is that a coincidence, since the Stopera is near Waterloo Station, or do you do that on purpose?
It's a bit of both. You know, there are very few places where you can play. In fact, now you cannot play where I play anymore because of the Stadsvaart. It's over. So I won't be playing there anymore.
Stadswacht?
It's over. You cannot play. It's, as I say, playing in the street now has become very difficult. In Amsterdam, you can only play Dam Square and probably Rembrandtsplein, and that's it. So it's over. You know.
Do you sometimes play at these two squares, and why do you or don't you do that?
It's too noisy, and for this kind of music, it just doesn't work. You know, I mean, it doesn't work.
How do you see your future?
As a teacher,
Teacher?
ja. Ik ben de leraar van de toekomst. Begrijpt?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. But I'm going to use the last part of my life to transmit this new method, which is, you know, if only people knew. People don't know that it's possible. Mogelijk. Check. It's very comfortable. And you've got all the controls in front of your eyes, you know? You see what you're doing.
Do people sometimes come to you and ask you what you are doing, how you're playing, why you're playing like that?
One day a lady came and said, I feel sorry for you because you seem to have a neck problem. That's why I gave you some money. That was an interesting thing. Well, best way to travel is as a street musician. You know, it needs a bit of courage in the beginning.
So how was your first time playing on the streets?
Yeah, it felt like I was completely naked. It's very strange, but it's normal.
Always play Bach because Bach is your favorite. You always play Bach.
Yes. Elke dag.
Elke dag Bach.
Exactly. So you know, it's like a nourishment for me. Really important. Bach is unique in that sense that it's ever new. Each time you play it, you have a lot of fun with it.